Welcome to Millionaire Coin Finds, where pocket change turns into a fortune. Money bag. If you love rare coins, shocking values, and unbelievable finds, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and see which coins could make you rich today. Magnifying glass. Tilted left sparkles. Hello, my coin collecting friends and treasure hunters. Today, we're unlocking a hidden secret from American coinage that could shock you. A simple Jefferson nickel from the year 1982. Yes, you heard that right. A 5-cent coin, the kind most people overlook, can actually be worth a fortune if you know what to look for. And in this video, we'll reveal everything you need to know about this rare and valuable nickel from the proof set, including its background, design details, collector demand, and most importantly, the jaw-dropping value. Stick around until the very end, because I'll reveal exactly how much money a single Jefferson nickel from 1982 can be worth today. The Jefferson nickel has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1938, honoring the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. By 1982, the nickel had already cemented itself as one of the most familiar coins in every American pocket. But here's the catch. While most nickels from that era are just ordinary pocket change, the 1982 proof set nickels are a completely different story. These proof coins were struck with extra care at the San Francisco Mint, using highly polished dies and mirror-like surfaces that make them stand apart from regular circulation strikes. The obverse of the coin features a bold portrait of Thomas Jefferson, with the word "Liberty" in his own handwriting and the date 1982 clearly marked. On the reverse, you'll see Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home, with intricate details that only proof coins can truly capture in stunning clarity. This craftsmanship is part of what makes the 1982 proof Jefferson nickel so desirable among serious coin collectors. Now, let's talk about what makes these coins rare and valuable. Proof coins are struck in limited quantities compared to circulation coins, but when you go back to 1982, not many proof sets have survived in pristine condition. Over the years, sets have been broken apart, coins mishandled, and perfect examples have become harder to find. Collectors are always searching for high-grade examples certified by top grading services like PCGS or NGC, especially those with the flawless proof 70 deep cameo designation. These top-tier grades are what drive sky-high prices in auctions and private sales. Another factor boosting the value of the 1982 Jefferson nickel is the increasing interest in error coins. Some proof nickels from that year exhibit striking flaws, double dies, misaligned strikes, or unusual surface anomalies. When these rare errors are combined with the already limited proof strike, the value can skyrocket far beyond expectations. So why are collectors so obsessed with a 5-cent coin? The answer is simple: rarity, beauty, and history. When you have all three in one coin, you have a recipe for serious collector demand. And the Jefferson nickel series itself has a massive following in the United States, making coins like the 1982 proof nickel even more attractive to those looking to complete high-grade sets. Now for the moment you've been waiting for, the true value. If you are lucky enough to have a 1982 Jefferson nickel from the proof set in pristine, uncirculated condition, or even better, a flawless proof deep cameo example, the value can reach an absolutely staggering $115,000 to $178,000. That's right, what most people think of as a small, ordinary nickel could instead be a rare treasure worth more than a luxury car, more than a brand new house in some parts of America, and definitely more than you ever imagined a coin this small could bring. So check your proof sets, look closely at your 1982 nickels, and never underestimate the value hidden in U.S. coinage. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures sitting in plain sight inside American coin collections. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising and overlooked coins in U.S. history, the Jefferson nickel from the year 1973. Don't let its 5-cent face value fool you, because this proof set coin could actually be worth an absolute fortune if it's in the right condition. By the end of this video, you'll learn just how valuable this 1973 Jefferson nickel can be, and trust me, you won't believe the final number. The Jefferson nickel has been part of American pockets and purses since 1938, and for decades it has quietly represented both everyday spending and collectible beauty. By 1973, the U.S. Mint was producing proof sets out of San Francisco, striking coins with polished dies, mirror-like surfaces, and razor-sharp details meant for collectors rather than circulation. These proof coins weren't just ordinary nickels, they were crafted to perfection, designed to shine under the light, and treasured by serious collectors. On the obverse of the 1973 Jefferson nickel, you'll see the classic profile of Thomas Jefferson, America's third president and author of the Declaration of Independence. His bold portrait is paired with the words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," along with the date 1973, all struck in sharp clarity that only proof coins can deliver. Flip the coin over, and you're greeted by Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia home, captured with intricate detail that seems almost like a tiny work of art. The mirrored fields and frosted design of these proof nickels make them some of the most visually stunning coins of the 1970s. But what truly makes the 1973 Jefferson nickel from a proof set so special is its rarity in high grades. Over the years, countless proof sets have been cracked open, coins have been mishandled, and flawless examples have become incredibly difficult to find. Collectors in the United States are constantly searching for the highest grades, especially those certified as Proof 70 Deep Cameo by grading companies like PCGS and NGC. When a coin reaches that level of perfection, the price shoots up dramatically at auction. There's also another exciting layer: error coins. Some 1973 proof nickels show striking errors, doubling, or unique minting flaws that make them one of a kind. These rare mistakes instantly grab the attention of coin collectors and investors, since error-proof coins are extremely scarce. Combine a minting error with a top-grade proof strike, and you have a recipe for serious money. Now let's talk about collector demand. The Jefferson Nickel series has one of the most loyal collector bases in all of U.S. numismatics. People love building full sets, and finding rare proof examples like the 1973 nickel is a challenge that drives competition. That demand, paired with limited surviving numbers in perfect condition, is what makes this coin so incredibly valuable today. So, the big question: how much is a 1973 Jefferson nickel from the proof set really worth? Well, if you happen to own one in flawless proof condition, or even better, one graded as a perfect Proof 70 Deep Cameo, you're looking at an astounding value of $113,000 to $175,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A 5-cent coin that most people would ignore in change could instead be worth more than luxury cars, more than college tuition, and even more than a house in some parts of America. This is why coin hunting and collecting proof nickels can be so rewarding. You never know what hidden treasure you might be holding. So check your proof sets, look closely at your 1973 Jefferson nickels, and don't underestimate the value of American coins. Today, we're taking a close look at one of the most surprising nickels in American history, the Jefferson nickel from 1964. Most people think of nickels as ordinary 5-cent coins, but when it comes to the 1964 proof set version, the value can be absolutely mind-blowing. By the end of this video, you'll understand why collectors all across the United States are chasing this coin, and you'll hear the shocking amount of money it can sell for in today's market. The Jefferson nickel has been a symbol of American coinage since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. In 1964, the United States was in a unique period of history. It was the last year before major changes in American coinage began, as silver was being removed from dimes and quarters. Even though the nickel itself didn't contain silver, the proof version of the 1964 Jefferson nickel became a standout piece for collectors because of its craftsmanship and limited production. Proof coins are very different from regular coins that went into circulation. Proof nickels from 1964 were struck at the Philadelphia Mint with highly polished dies, creating mirror-like fields and frosted details. These coins were never meant to be spent. They were created for collectors, sealed in proof sets, and treasured by those who understood their long-term value. On the obverse, the coin features the classic profile of Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers and the third President of the United States. His sharp portrait is paired with "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1964, all rendered in stunning clarity. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's famous home in Virginia, with crisp architectural details that proof coins capture in incredible depth. When you hold a proof nickel from 1964 under the light, it's like holding a small mirror of American history, but here's where it gets exciting: rarity. Even though thousands of proof sets were made in 1964, not many have survived in flawless condition. Over the decades, many proof sets were broken apart, coins got mishandled, and perfect examples have become harder to find. Today, collectors in the US are searching for proof nickels graded by top services like PCGS and NGC, and when one achieves the top grade of proof 70 deep cameo, the price can reach staggering levels, and let's not forget about error coins. Some 1964 proof Jefferson nickels have been discovered with unusual minting errors, double dies, weak strikes, or cameo contrasts that stand out. These errors instantly increase the coin's value because they are one of a kind. A proof coin with a rare error is the kind of find that collectors dream about. So why are people willing to pay so much for this nickel? The answer is in collector demand. The Jefferson nickel series has one of the largest fan bases in American numismatics, and the 1964 proof nickel is a key piece. When you combine rarity, condition, and error varieties, you have a coin that can skyrocket in value. Now, here's the moment you've been waiting for: the real money. If you have a 1964 Jefferson nickel from a proof set in pristine, uncirculated condition, or even better, graded as a flawless proof 70 deep cameo, the value can reach an incredible $118,000 to $180,000. That's right. What was once just a 5-cent coin can now be worth more than luxury cars, more than a college education, and in some places, even more than a house. This is why it pays to check your proof sets carefully. That little nickel sitting in a drawer could be worth a life-changing amount of money. So don't overlook your coins, especially the 1964 Jefferson nickel proof.